The misconception that we'll be selling wigs after school.
I was coding and coding me mokoko.
See how they be dealing with me.
Oh, love you do something. I'm not regretting that I did not get medicine. Dear, pathways no be beans. Trust me, reading is not easy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kwamleri and with me is
Adeshinore. Today is episode 3 of the Life in Our 20s series.
And the topic is balancing school, science with business. So the first thing we'll be talking about is science is easy, science is easy. But is it really that easy?
My dear, science is not easy.
Like, personally, I'm studying microbiology and she's studying
biochemistry.
They will see how they be dealing with me.
Okay, so for me personally, I would say that science is not easy because I know what I've gone through, right? We know what we've gone through. She's in microbiology and I'm in biochemistry, and trust me, reading is not easy.
It's not easy, and people always when they look at we in the sciences, especially the biological sciences, they just think, oh, to be just to read, just cram and just put it in the exam. For one of my courses, I can have 4 lecturers, and that 4 lecturers, I'm going to write 4 different booklets for them in my exam. So, and it's 100 marks.
Imagine 4 of them even having different techniques of you writing.
That is it. For each person, some may want you to put write it according to how they give you in class. Some might want you to maybe just use your own words. So just imagine that situation, and it is going to be a 3 hours exam.
We've suffered in this life, trust me. I can remember the overnight sessions. We literally have to read during the day and during the night just to cover up. And even with all of this, when you see your results, you'll be like, with all I have written.
They are telling us about their marking guide. It's always so funny to me when you just start remembering what you wrote in the exam. That wow. Or when they say, oh, we have to just pad it up. We don't want the cuff to look like you. We want it to look like N. You're like, what do you mean by that?
Oh my God.
It's really, really confusing. So it is not actually easy. Science is not easy. Although we know that medical sciences is what most people always put priority on, but it's not actually easy. And in your own case, why would you say biochemistry is not easy? Because most people just say it's easy to learn pathway. It's learn pathway.
My dear, it's not just to learn pathway. See, this semester I'm actually going to be doing more of pathways, and I was seeing what we're supposed to do in a textbook, and by the time I saw the series of pathways, it's not just one. It's the series 5, 6, 7, and each pathway has I really wish I could show you guys a diagram of what I'm supposed to do.
I'm going to insert some on the screen so you can see what she's actually learning.
My dear, pathways no be beans. You would think it's easy to cram and pour, but it actually is not easy because most of the time you even have to understand the concept.
Yes.
Because they will tell you to not just draw it, but actually explain. Come and see citric acid cycle.
What is going on? What is going on? So, I personally, I don't think science is easy. It might be for her, but to me, it's
sure, it's not easy.
I don't think it's that easy.
What can you say about your course? Was it what you wanted? Or was it what we did not want? No, what can we say about our courses? I wanted medicine. And I don't want to say that I'm not regretting that I did not get medicine because this biochemistry alone, I don't know what I'll have done if I was medicine. But no, I wanted medicine. I was doing biochemistry. I do not regret it, but at the same time, biochemistry itself is not even easy. But with God, I think that I will scale through.
Yeah, at least we're in our 3rd year now.
Yes.
So ASU should please just not keep us in school. Please, ASU, do normal. Well, me, I wanted medicine also. I think it's normal. Most people wanted medicine, engineering. I didn't get medicine. I got microbiology. So when I got microbiology, then I had option of maybe choosing microbiology or biochemistry, but I was really, really scared of biochemistry. Chemistry. No. Art and chemistry, we're just not really friends. So
personally, for me, if I had known that this was what I was going to be doing, I would have chosen microbiology. Because my mom was like, peace, you can actually switch to microbiology. I was like, no, that isn't what I've done during A levels. I can do it. It's almost going to be the same thing. Until I entered this department. It is well.
I know what my eyes have seen from just taking some courses with them. But nonetheless, I feel like we'll scale through and we'll come out glorious by God's grace. By God's grace, we'll come out glorious. Because this is our penultimate year and we're already in the 2nd semester. Just let's hope that there is no strike so that they won't give us any plus X again. Then if we could choose another course, what would we choose and why?
For me, I would choose psychology. I feel like I could relate. I feel like I could relate more with the course because when I was in secondary school, I used to hear a lot of people. I went to study psychology in school. I'm like, waiting with psychology. Psychology a course. I didn't even know until I was in SS3. But as at that time, I already like chose medicine and everything. So many people told me that I had this ability to like communicate with people properly. Try to like, if I see you like you're maybe downcast or something, I'll try to like want to talk to you out of it and everything. And every other thing that is like in the range of psychology. So psychology will have been my other option. Or drama, maybe arts. Yes, so I've been acting, so it will be drama.
Like dramatic art.
Yes, dramatic arts.
But dramatic art is not simple.
It's not simple, but
They
I
do
feel
overnight
like
rehearsals.
true. You know that time they wanted to do this thing, initiation.
Their eyes so shaky. When we were come back from reading, see them singing, dancing in the night, in the cold.
True. But I feel like I have the flair for it, so I would have enjoyed it.
And my roommate, I know what I enjoy for free. You guys are missing. Well, personally, I can't actually see what I would have chosen. Like, apart from being in biological science or being in the sciences, I never really saw myself anywhere else. I never wanted arts because it was just like I and English never even really flowed together. Then when you are talking about engineering, I hated physics. Like, when I knew that I was going to do physics in part 1, I was terrified. Even my dad was like, they gave me microbiology, I was like, okay, there's no physics, there's no English, only for me to do SCR in part 1 to do physics. Showed me shaggy, it showed me shaggy, but I'm glad I'm done with it. And yeah, let's just say we came out at the special grace of God, glorious. No any other course I would have studied. Maybe if there was something like public health, I might have studied that. Maybe for my masters I'm going to go into that. I can't really say for now, but let's just see how it goes. Then the other part of our topic is balancing school, like science, with business. In terms of business, what is the business idea that people, when they hear of me studying microbiology and biochemistry, what is the idea of the business that you will do when you finish school?
Me, I've heard a lot though. Some will tell you just go and work in lab.
Lab is even better. Like for microbiology, there's a misconception that we'll be selling wigs after school. Please, wigs are not even easy to sell. Like, that's one thing people don't understand. The capital, you think it's just to sell wig. If you don't have good marketing skills, who will buy from me?
True.
Who will buy from me? Nobody wants what I ordered versus what I got. So it's not a matter of just selling wigs. And when I heard that, I was just like, when you're not an illiterate.
Yes, like some people's mentality will just make you go crazy.
Like, it's so funny to me, but when I tell people that I'm like doing natural hair business, I'm like consultations, people are like, they expect. I'm like, no, you did not expect it. When I like found my flair for it in secondary school, when they said we should study cosmetology, thank God for the government. That's one thing they've done for me that is well. That's when I like discovered my affinity towards like business in terms of cosmetology, hair, and all of that. So yeah, I think that's actually so far, I would like to say it works well for me. Yeah. What is the business idea that you currently do?
I am presently a makeup artist. My business name is Okay by D, and it has been, going fine like this because of school. It's not easy balancing makeup with school, especially because my business is not one I can sell online. I have to be there physically. I have to be present. Sometimes I have to like carry my makeup box, my lights, everything if I want to go and work, and that alone is like stress on its own. And then times when I have classes or I have tests or exams, you can't expect me to go and be meeting clients. So on days like that, I actually feel very terrible. But of course, I have to pick one over the other.
Yes,
my parents
school
don't want to hear
please.
Exactly. So balancing the two of them is actually not easy, but I've been trying to find like a balance. Yes.
Do you do any other thing apart from makeup?
Well, yes, I actually sing. I would call myself a vocalist.
Yes, I'm going to insert a video, but she's good. And I'm not saying it because I'm her friend. If she's not good, I'm telling her I'm not good. But she's really, really good. Free concert for me. I enjoy it.
I enjoy a lot.
But has it been easy?
No, actually. Like today, for example, I was trying to sing, and first instrumentals were not working, so I wasn't getting my lines. I was forgetting the lyrics. So there are so many things. Sometimes I even get back from class to just come and shoot straight, and I'll be very exhausted. Sometimes if you see the like setup when we actually want to do these things,
yes,
we have to like put buckets on buckets or something just to like make things work. But that's been okay, Sha.
That for your makeup business, there's this thing that's been going around about makeup artists overcharging. You think that they are all overcharging, or I was having like products been in your business? Like, in terms of spending, is it that easy? Like, people just say it's to paint face. That's what they like say. It's to paint face.
My dear, it's not to paint face. There is a difference between knowing how to actually do makeup and like for yourself and doing it on somebody else's face. For example, creativity comes with makeup.
Yes.
I can just put blue on your eye and you will not have any like fine concept or anything.
True.
There are more intrigues to this thing than the basics. So people have different skin tones, different skin problems.
Yes.
So these are the kind of things you're supposed to know as a makeup artist. Some people have oily skin, some combination skin,
Yes.
and some have dry skin. These also are things you're supposed to know as a makeup artist. So before you like layer your products on people, if you don't have knowledge about these things, you're just going to flop. Coming back to prices, some people actually do overcharge, but there are actually some people that don't overcharge.
Yes, when you hear the
Because-
prices of their product,
My dear, ordinary primer, like small Rimmel primer, is now 6,500. Moisturizer, the small one, 5,500.
when she now tells you she's charging this for a makeup shoot, when people tell her like this price is outrageous, I'm just like,
It is not outrageous, though. It's not outrageous. I'm even being, I'm cool, lele.
yes, because when you see a box and everything, these things
God.
are actually very, very expensive. Like when I heard the price, I'm like, wow, you people are, because in my own field, natural hair or hair care, you can have like a couple of like shampoos. Maybe I think I have like 3 different shampoos. One that is Ayurvedic, one that is a normal detangling shampoo, and a normal shampoo. You can have all these things like and still use it for multiple people without it having adverse effect on their. But a skin is very sensitive. Like you do one thing mistakenly like this, the person can break out and they're going to blame it on the makeup artist. Even if
All
it is
the time.
them that have the problem, they're still going to blame it on the makeup artist. So it's not that easy. And I'm not always a fan of when I hear people tell me, oh, so is it not just to like twist hair? I do locks. It's not just the wrapping method. I'm like, if it is the wrapping method, you can do it for yourself. But you're not only paying for my time, you're paying for like the quality of the service. That's why most times I work with appointments, and I just restricted like my business idea to just like 4 services basically, because it's stressful. It's really stressful. I know combining it with school, people obviously we all know that school is our first priority, but with the way things are so expensive, you want to have your own
money.
So you having a business is just like you trying to have extra source of income. And when you say you even want to learn tech, it's not like tech going
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
I actually started learning web design. My dears, I stopped when I was coding and coding. Timmy Mokoko.
You can't give me of 20,000.
Imagine.
I can never forgive them for that.
Just well.
I'm going to hold their neck
She's
very
going to
soon.
hold their
Very
neck.
soon. Doesn't really relate to our course. Yeah. Or we're still doing it. We'll still be successful in them.
Yes.
In best of both worlds. Yeah, we'll do a 9 to 5 and still have that. Yes. Won't you do a 9 to 5?
We will.
We'll do 9 to 5 and still have business. So me, I'm not of the motion of just picking only business.
Yeah.
So please, why am I not in school? It's true now. Advise someone that wants to study science. Because I found out some people actually do want to study science. I have a friend that actually picked microbiology. She might be watching this. So what will you say with someone that wants to study science?
If it is something you actually want to do, you can do it. It is not going to be easy, but since it's something you actually have passion for, you would enjoy it. And because of this reason, bear with whatever it is you have to sacrifice.
Very true.
Because it's actually a sacrifice. Sleepless nights, waking up early for a 7 a.m. class.
The society not really regarding you at first.
So all of these are conditions.
And also you need to make your own research, because for instance, when I got microbiology in part 1, I never really liked it. I just wanted to just let me read and get out of my department. But then I really found out like with the whole pandemic that there was more to microbiology. So right now I'm like researching into like public health, virology, and parasitology or something like that. There are different niches in microbiology. You can do food microbiology, you can work in food companies like Sweetco, Malt, all those industries. So you know that there's actually more. But because people don't see it as a worthy course,
or a professional course,
people don't want to study that course. So it just depends on your perspective to it. So even if you get it, it's not the end of the world. You just have to make the best of it. I know someone that is studying microbiology, got scholarship, is currently abroad, is doing a combined master's and PhD, and I think he's on his 4th year now.
Imagine.
He graduated for scars. So school is not a scam.
True.
School is not a
Should
scam.
do everything. Don't be deceived. I've heard a lot of people say that you have to have the first class.
Hey!
But I tell you, I've seen people that have first class and it has actually helped them. It has
Paved
paved
way for you
ways
easily.
in ways that you would not actually think of. But I'll say that if you can actually get a first class, get
Get
it.
it.
You don't know where it will actually be important for you.
Yes, it is very important you strive, because this economy, you can't expect someone that will be on the first class and that person second class. Who if you're an employer, who will you pick? Let's be factual with each other. Who will you pick? So it's very important you strive to be your best. Even in content creation, in business, you still have to be your best. Because in our school, Asta, there are a lot of makeup artists.
So
If you are not the best, if there's not something unique about you,
people will not patronize you.
yes, because everybody's looking for a cheaper service, so they don't care that you're using Fenty.
Or you're using high-end products, you're using normal products. They don't want to know.
They just want to know, will you give them quality at an affordable
Cheaper
price? And also, another thing for business that I would advise is that always have, like, will I say, a price list or something, because there's some people that they will think, oh, maybe you're wanting to cheat them, or you know the way some people say TM for price. That's why I personally have my own catalog. When you want to have a service with me, I just send everything to you, so you can see that I'm not increasing the price. This is what I charge, starting from this. I have a starting price, a continuation price, and yeah, that is basically all on that topic. Last thing we wanted to talk about, is it worth it having both science, like studying and still having a business? Or if you had the veto power, would you only choose one? And if you knew that business had the back end to it like this?
I'll choose both, because after school, there is no guarantee that you're immediately going to the job sector,
Yes.
or you're immediately pursuing maybe your master's or anything. So in the meantime, to actually have money in hand, because like that's the principal thing, I have to like consider my business also and also grow it. So yes, I'll pick both.
Yes, I will also pick both, because Nigeria has like this thing that once you graduate, they still give you like this imaginary, is it 3 months or 4 months break before you go for NYSC. So within that 4 months, you
What
want
you
to
been
just be
doing?
sleeping and waking up.
My parents will even chase you out of the house.
So please make sure you have something else. It can be a tech skill, it can be a business, an handwork, bead making, crocheting. It doesn't necessarily have to be something like hair. You just pick something that works well for you, that you also be able to get profits. Profit is
key.
It's key. Oh,
Key.
oh, laughing do something.
Oh, love you do something.
So that is basically all on today's podcast episode. If you enjoyed it, please ensure to like, leave a comment for us down below. Yes, hit the subscribe button too now. You've been watching my videos and you are not subscribing.
It's not fair.
Wrong.
Very wrong.
Also, ensure to follow us on our Instagram page at FHBBIPAM and at Oge by D, or at Adamilola _Aleshiloye. Yeah, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.